Tyson Fury has finally stopped running away scared, and the boxing world will never be the same. After many delays and confusion, the big build heavyweight clash between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk is finally set to take place in February, and by big build, I don't just mean that in regards to anticipation, but also the financial aspect. This matchup takes place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, which signals a huge payday that may have got Fury to come out of what fans believe to be hiding. Featuring a hefty pot of money, many believe that Saudi Arabia's Sportswashing has got Fury to stop running from Usyk and finally take him on to decide who the best heavyweight of this era is. In this video, we will discuss topics such as the role of Saudi money in bringing about this fight, the impact of Saudi Arabia's sports sponsorship strategy on the world of sports and human rights, and how Fury will likely tackle the Usyk fight differently now after his recent fight with Ngannou. Stay tuned to find out all the details as we lace up the gloves. Over the past few years, the presence of Saudi Arabia in the global sports and entertainment scene has become all too common. As a result, the term sportswashing has been thrown around a lot regarding the Saudis' ever-expanding takeover of international sports. Saudi Arabia has been using its vast wealth to invest in and host various sporting events in a bid to boost its global image, attract tourism, and diversify its economy away from oil dependence. Saudi Arabia has been accused of using sports as a tool to sportswash its tarnished reputation as a country that violates human rights, wages war, and silences dissent. According to a report by Play the Game, Saudi Arabia has signed 312 sponsorship deals across 21 sports since 2016. Some of the sports that Saudi Arabia has sponsored or hosted include football, motorsport, boxing, and many more. For example, Saudi Arabia hosts an annual Formula One Grand Prix, hosts many lucrative boxing events, and also hosts WWE events. Back in the summer of this year, the Saudi Pro League spent over $1 billion in transfer fees, attracting some of the biggest names from Europe's top football leagues. However, Saudi Arabia's sports sponsorship strategy has faced a lot of criticism and controversy from various stakeholders, such as human rights groups, media outlets, fans, and athletes. Some of the issues that have been raised are human rights violations, waging brutal wars, and the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Saudi Arabia's sports sponsorship strategy has also influenced the boxing world, especially the heavyweight division, and has enabled the Usyk versus Fury fight to happen. Saudi Arabia has offered huge financial incentives to both fighters and promoters to stage the fight in Riyadh, and has promised to provide a world-class venue, security, and hospitality. Saudi Arabia has also secured the exclusive broadcasting rights for the fight in the Middle East and North Africa, and has partnered with several global media outlets to promote the fight. The most notable boxing events that have recently took place in Saudi Arabia include Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua, Oleksandr Usyk versus Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou, and honorable mention, Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. The list goes on and will continue to do so. And now the latest addition, Fury versus Usyk. We all know Tyson Fury loves his cheddar along with many other boxers, but is it that which got him to stop running, as fans claim? So, did Saudi money really stop Fury from running? Let's have a look at why fans claim Tyson Fury is running from the Ukrainian. Fury and Usyk are the two best heavyweight boxers in the world, and they have been in talks to fight each other for the Undisputed title for a long time. However, their fight plans have been delayed and disrupted by various factors, such as injuries, mistiming, wars, and contractual disputes. Fury and Usyk have exchanged insults and trash talk over the span of a few years. However, one of the main reasons why fans believe Fury is reluctant to fight Usyk is because the Brit is more interested in chasing lucrative paydays rather than proving himself as the best boxer in the world. It was even backed up by the man himself. In the lead-up to the Ngannou fight, Fury had this to say when asked about fighting Usyk. "Nope, I am not interested in fighting Usyk," Fury told the Daily Mail. "He's a little Ukrainian dosser. That's all he is to me. No interest in unifying the division. It doesn't mean shit to me. All that stuff about unifying and whatever, it really doesn't mean anything to me. I am looking for the biggest payday. Most of the time, Usyk doesn't cut it. However, the problem is now finally solved, and the quest for a big payday is what the Saudis were able to fulfill for the Gypsy King. Finally booking the title unifying clash which will be one of the most important heavyweight bouts in recent history. Here's why. One of the major reasons why the Usyk versus Fury fight is so significant is that it will crown the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the world since 1999. This means that the winner of the fight will hold all 4 major belts and the Ring magazine title at the same time. This is a rare and prestigious achievement in boxing, especially in the heavyweight division, which is considered the most glamorous and lucrative in the sport. The last time there was an undisputed heavyweight champion was back in 1999, when Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield in their rematch to defend the WBA, WBC, and IBF titles. Since then, the heavyweight division has been fragmented and dominated by different fighters, such as Vitaly and Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Oleksandr Usyk, and Anthony Joshua. None of these fighters managed to unify all 4 belts, either because of politics, injuries, retirements, or losses. The Usyk versus Fury fight will end the 25-year drought of an undisputed heavyweight champion and will determine who is the best heavyweight boxer of this era. Both titans are also undefeated in their professional careers and have never been stopped or knocked out, meaning the precious O will also be on the line. In the recent clash with Francis Ngannou, Tyson Fury struggled to cope with Ngannou's pressure, and he was knocked down in the 3rd round by a powerful right hand. Fury managed to get up and survive the round, but he was visibly hurt and shaken. Fury tried to use his jab, movement, and feints to keep Ngannou at bay, but he was unable to land significant punches or hurt Ngannou. Ngannou continued to stalk Fury and land heavy shots, while Fury clinched and held on. The fight went the distance, and Fury barely escaped with a split decision victory. The Brit avoided what could have been one of the greatest upsets of all time after getting the verdict 96, 93, and 95, 94 on 2 scorecards, while the 3rd judge favored Ngannou 95, 94 after the surprisingly competitive 10-round clash. Many fans and experts disagreed with the decision and thought that Ngannou deserved to win, or at least get a draw. Fury's performance and reputation were affected by the Ngannou fight, and he faced criticism from his own father, John Fury, who called his game plan stupid. Fury's mindset and game plan might change for the Usyk fight, and he might be more cautious because he knows that Usyk is a dangerous and skilled fighter who can outbox him and hurt him. Fury might be more focused and disciplined because he knows that he needs to be in the best form of his life to beat Usyk. This bout lines up to be one of the biggest fights in the heavyweight division ever, as the two put the O on the line and gear up to fight for undisputed gold, and ultimately the crown of this heavyweight era. Anticipation is at an all-time high, and there's almost a promise the canvas is hit here. February 2024. Who do you think takes it? How do you feel about Saudi Arabia hosting this fight? Let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to never miss the latest news and analysis from within the world of combat sports.